Yesterday, we live streamed, and everyone was shitting themselves over the fact that, where the fuck did this start? Everyone was shitting themselves over the fact that AAA was nerfed to hell. But we're gonna watch this live stream, which tells us differently, guys. Yo! What the hell was that? No Sorry Gaming or something? Not Sorry Gaming? Thanks for the sub, my dude.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to the mobile stream for Injustice 2.
Can everybody hear shit?
Monthly, Mr. Ray and I, to talk about things.
Is it good? Sound good?
The universe of Injustice 2. So exciting. We also have a special guest behind the desk today.
Okay, I don't really give a fuck about this. It's like, oh my god, Jen's behind the desk. Yay!
Wasn't having it.
No, he wasn't.
1.8.
All right.
1.8
All right,
currently
cool.
live on Apple and Google Play.
Which brings to the game the Justice League from the film.
The Justice League has
Is
arrived.
Mythic Wonder Woman in arena, or do I have to purchase her? We're gonna find out in this.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Yeah, the 18th. Yeah, pretty cool. Ray's coming to my party. It's going to be awesome.
I am.
Jen said maybe. I don't know what's happening.
I'd fucking come, bro.
So cool. We are going to talk about the update today. And there's some other things too.
Yes.
We also
Yo, Dougie Fresh, thank you.
And stuff, and people have seen some things that may not be totally right. We're going to explain what's happening there.
Yep.
Whole bunch of numbers. Thanks for the sub, my dude. Random guy. Thanks for the sub, my dude.
And our forum's about just like
Louder, please.
people think that we haven't been answering questions as well as they would like us to.
Yeah.
We see that in some cases, and we're going to try to get better, of course. But we're not going to do a lot of question answering today. We're going to save a lot of those for our big league stream, which we hope to give you a date later
There you
today.
go.
for
Hopefully
when that
that's
stream will
louder.
be.
Yeah.
So we're kind of culling all those questions, giving them to the design, giving them to the team.
They're going to announce when they're doing
to kind of see what we can start
leagues.
really figuring out to give you some really concrete answers.
Yeah.
So there's that. So Ray, let us start. Where do you want to begin?
Well, let's talk about Update 1.8. It's a pretty massive update from a content perspective, and it's got some pretty cool new features in it as well.
Okay.
Yay!
So the first big thing I kind of want to do before we dig into the meat of it, I want to talk about a couple housekeeping items.
Sounds good.
First, I want to talk about something that didn't make it into the patch notes that I think you'll all be very excited about. We have sort of refactored the way that challenge progression works. So starting in Update 1.8 and on, when you play a challenge, two changes have taken place.
This is live right now.
Yes, this is live right now. The Hellboy challenge is actually live right now. The first big change is if you lose a fight in challenge mode, we will not consume the energy of your account. We will only consume account energy in the event that you win the fight.
Nice.
So if you lose a battle and you're this close, you can play the battle
Mythic
again.
Wonder Woman, HR Wells,
That's
100%.
sort of the first big change. The second big change is that if you unlock the 3 different difficulties on a challenge, and again, this is going forward, it's not retroactive, but if you unlock a specific difficulty for, let's say, Warrior Queen Wonder Woman, going forward, those difficulties are unlocked permanently. So you won't need to replay normal, the first 2 tiers if you've unlocked all the way to the 3rd tier.
So, I mean, for people that are experienced players at the game, who this change doesn't really matter, right? I mean, you're most times gonna play through all 3 tiers of the challenge mode just to get the free shards and not have to refresh the challenge mode. If you're low on energy and you only need a couple more shards of a hero, you can now like just play the 3rd tier for that last, for those last shards, which is cool if you've already unlocked the first 3 tiers. So that's nice. I think it's really cool that they're not taking away your energy for attempts, so that newer players don't get disheartened when they can't complete the entire thing, right? So that's pretty tight. All right, cool. So kind of minor change, but that's pretty tight.
For the
it's a
more
step
veteran
forward.
players, it'll be an easier way for you to jump in and take on the harder fights you can win.
Awesome. I think that's just real good. It's really nice quality of life stuff for the players. Really help them level up a little quicker. Get some characters more. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
What else, Ray?
So there's a few bugs that are in 1.8 I want to talk about. The first is, so we've noticed that everyone thinks we've nerfed Atlantean Armor Aquaman. So that is actually a bug, and it's not just a bug that affects him. For example, it also affects, I think, Unbreakable Cyborg.
It's not the character so much as one of their powers.
Right. It's the system that manages hazards. The power drain isn't firing appropriately. Right now, the way the bug exists, if your opponent actually leaves the hazard area and then enters it again, the power drain will take effect. So that is one of the bugs that we are working to address.
All right, so there you go, boys. He's not nerfed. They just fucked him up a little bit. He's gonna be fine. They're gonna update him. His power drain will go back to working normally. Cats need to stop fighting. They didn't address whether it's shorter or anything. I don't know whether it's shorter or whether it just seems that it's not doing as much because the fact that it doesn't hit them until they come back, or until they leave the power drain area and then come back. I don't know. I didn't ever play. I didn't ever play our Atlantean Armor Aquaman to know if it actually changed the amount of time that the thing took effect for. But we'll find out. They're going to tell you how they fix it.
Once it's out there, they touch it, power drain begins immediately.
Correct.
So, yeah, I actually read that a lot this morning on Reddit. People thought that we had nerfed the character inadvertently, obviously due to a bug.
Yes.
And that does happen to all the hazard characters with power drain situations.
Correct.
So that is being worked on as we speak for an upcoming update that will...
Yeah, so it's worth saying that we're going to have to do another full game update. It's going to be update 1.8.1. We are actively working on that right now.
Cool.
As soon as that's ready to go live, we'll let you guys know. You'll get the server maintenance message, and we'll update the game.
And you'll have Aquaman back to where you...
Yes, back to where you expect him to be. Yes.
So sorry about that.
Broken and awesome.
So let's move on.
Yeah, there's one other bug that everybody noticed immediately. Arena threat in the game is not being displayed appropriately. That being said, it is a totally cosmetic problem. The players that you are being matched up against and the rewards that you will receive are correct. It's just the display of the threat value that is incorrect. So that is also going to be addressed in this next update.
Could be confusing, so it'll be good to show people.
So, I mean, this is kind of whatever. The arena threat is a visual bug. We've talked about this. They're working on fixing it. You guys saw the video that I put out today. So, I mean, for me, it didn't really affect me, only because it seems like the people that are in arena right now, actually like the players in arena, think the arena is broken, so they're not playing it because they don't want to waste energy fighting 88k threat teams, right? So that means that there's less people are playing arena, which means that me playing arena, I'm able to get up higher in arena. Right now, what the hell did I say I was when we started watching this video? I'm like fucking killing it in arena right now. And that's because people aren't playing it because they think that the arena is broken. And I only started killing it when they thought that arena was broken. Right now I'm rank 86. Maybe you can't see it. Camera being a bit of a bitch. Whatever. So the arena bug is only visual. You are still fighting 400,000 threat teams. Blah blah blah. You're still getting the right amount of rewards for fighting them. So if you aren't playing arena right now, get back to it, boys. It's really easy to climb right now, like really easy, because less people are playing and they're not as high of a rank as they used to be. So no gems on my operations here, boys. Damn it. All right, let's keep going.
There, actual threats you're fighting against. You don't think?
Did they say anything about Justice League Cyborg? Yeah, they did.
Awesome.
Exactly. Cool. So those are sort of the housekeeping items that we wanted to let you guys know about.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like AAA when he's broken. Yeah, me too, dude.
Fixed as soon as possible. And
holy fuck, rank 86 users.
I know, right? You want him. But let's get to the important...
And I haven't even done my refreshes yet.
But let's get to some stuff about the update.
Yes.
And explain how these characters work.
Right.
How you achieve them. Right. Which is some new ways of unlocking coming.
Yo, Carlos, what up, man?
Which is exciting.
So first, we'd like to talk a little bit about the characters themselves, how they interact as a Justice League, and how they interact.
Wait, am I fucking 86? Is this another 86? Boys, what the hell? Illuminati confirmed. Oh my god. Okay, so this is like the 19th time me, Sub-Zero, somebody else, all got rank 86 in whatever it's called, in arena. It's so weird. We're all just getting rank 86 random as F. Yo, How to Flash, what up, man? You said, did I see your tweet? Control F. Flash. Not sure, my dude. What's your name on Twitter again? Is it, ooh, shit. I don't know. I don't see you, man. Let me know your Twitter name. What the hell? Yeah, that's freaking weird,
Already
man.
have in your collection.
So you want to go all in and unite the league.
And serve some justice.
There we go.
Yeah.
So before we do that, let's actually show the trailer for the Justice League characters.
Let's do it.
This looks tight. Throws like balls of energy. That shit is tight. I'm not sure why they started his ultimate, but then don't show the rest of it, even though it's like the same as always. I mean, I guess they do it for all of them. But what the hell, like random jumping back into Aquaman? Getting gems left and right in operation sucks to be you.
Kind of gives you a little taste of what they all do.
Yeah.
So now I think it's probably good to explain how they work and how they work together.
Sure.
What do you want to start with? You want to start with Batman?
Yeah, let's start with Batman.
Jen, let's take a quick look at how Batman is going to look on his card first. Again,
Looks
awesome
pretty
card
tight.
art as usual from the team. And we say it every week, but every time they get better and better.
Better and better.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got the Justice League goggles on Batman,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
super awesome. So here we go. Let's talk about him.
So Justice League Batman has some really cool abilities. Again, both with Justice League characters.
Aw,
and
how
with
to
other
Flash? You
characters
killing me, bruh.
So
Thank you
on
very much,
his,
my man.
Ability 1,
Shouting
the
me
attack
up.
team is grounded. You will actually get armor
In-game.
piercing on that ability. In addition to that, sorry, he doesn't just get armor drain on that ability. He gets armor drain on all of his abilities for a
Armor
limited
drain,
time.
eh?
In addition to that, when teamed up with the other Justice League members, just want to make sure that I say this correctly so I don't misspeak. He actually grants a shield that will ignore damage from an opponent's ability as well. Again, this is limited time and it benefits the Justice League characters.
So any other Justice League characters with him will get this.
Correct.
For one hit.
Yes.
Awesome. So it's good to team him up with Justice League characters,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. Cyborg, Aquaman.
I mean,
yeah,
we know all of
right.
this, right? You guys have seen the
And
last
then, you know,
stream.
for some characters that you already have, Batman really is sort of like a damage powerhouse, and what you can
Yep,
do
he's the
is
DPS
take
character.
advantage of other characters'
Passives.
various passive abilities that do things like power drain. So, like, because he is such a powerhouse, and you can perform sort of consecutive abilities, you can team him up with Dr. Fate or Emerald Green Lantern, and those teams work out really, really well together.
Yeah, we think it's a good idea also, like, a lot of people, you know, people play this game, they all play it differently, right?
Yeah.
Some people min-max, some people do other things, but the most important thing, I think, is, like, giving people some ideas of what kind of teams, like you just said, Dr. Fate and Green Lantern, that
Caesar,
work
I'm
really
not
well
sure.
if you
We're gonna
don't
listen
have
to
the
it, and
entire
you'll
Justice
find
League,
out.
right? How else can you, you know, really use that passive? Because we've learned playing the game.
He's like Cold War
the passive
SB, yeah, he
really
is.
affects how your team
In,
plays.
Mortal Kombat.
And if they're teamed up and puzzle-pieced correctly, you can really find some innovative ways.
Yo, King, you changed your name to Neil?
So,
What up, man?
you know, every time we talk about a character, we're trying to give you some ideas of who to use. Yeah. Awesome. So that is Batman.
That's Batman.
That's Batman.
We got a Cyborg coming as well. You want to take a look at him real quick?
Yeah. This is some of my favorite card art.
That's a
That
pretty
just
sweet
turned
card
out
art. There's
so
only
well.
one card art better than this one, if you ask me.
Cool.
Yeah. Look at that.
There he is,
There he
Cyborg.
is.
Awesome.
There he was.
Yeah.
He was, yeah. So Justice League Cyborg is incredibly powerful. First, he's immune to stun attacks.
All stun attacks.
Yes, he's immune to stun, and he gains power when targeted by stun attacks.
So, are we listening to
So
this?
that's
Okay,
just sort of
just
his
hang
own
on.
personal powerhouse.
He gets
So
stunned,
kind of like
but he
because he's a
he
Cyborg,
doesn't get
he's, like,
stunned, and
taking
he gets
that
power.
He can, like, adapt.
into his generator.
Yeah, sure.
And make, I'm creating
Fiction, lore.
for the mobile Justice League characters. So he's actually taking the energy. Got it.
Yes.
I want Aquaman on
and
my
for his
team, too.
Justice League teammates, he grants increased damage on all their basic attacks. It's an incredibly powerful tank, essentially, right? He
Fuck yeah, it is.
he avoids
Told you it
the
was a tank.
stun, he generates power very quickly, and then boosts the damage of all the other Justice League members, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can start seeing, too, if you team with Batman, then he has a shield while he's doing all of the same thing, while he's taking energy from other people. So there's a lot of synergies going on. Absolutely.
And then you can team him up with a couple other characters like Ace Green Arrow or Atlantean Armor Aquaman once the bastard bug is fixed to really focus on power draining and inhibiting your enemy team. That's one of the more effective ways that we found.
Kind of weird, but all right.
With existing cards.
Yo, Lex, what up, man?
Just keeping that team down the entire time.
Correct. Stopping them from using their super moves.
Justice League Cyborg will destroy AKBM and Predator Batman? I don't think so. I think Cyborg doesn't do damage himself.
Get in there to, like,
so he'll be able to tank their specials, like, but I don't think he's actually going to like kill them, because I don't think he's going to do very much damage.
Like that. Cool.
Next up, some of the I know we said this about the other two, but this is actually my favorite card art.
Well, you know, Jason Momoa has become...
Yeah, this is my favorite card art right here. This shit is his card art and his freaking character,
culture
like,
world, and we have a
itself
awesome,
is really
just
fucking
kind
cool.
of badass looking Aquaman card.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Look at that fucking card art. That is sick as shit.
He looks like the king of the sea to me.
I love it. That
yeah, he does. That's
like,
freaking awesome. Jesus,
he
even.
just doesn't care. Let's just do this. Yeah. He's just like the most badass.
Dude, Aquaman, I used to fucking hate
and
Aquaman
to
just because he was
on
such
to
a
the
weird
badassery,
character, but
I really like
awesome.
Justice League
Basic
Aquaman's
World explodes.
passive because it's a little more unique.
Finally a good cyborg, hell yeah.
Play style. So I know that when I'm playing, I tend to use characters' abilities a lot and very quickly. Targeting whatever fits best. So if I have power drain on special 2 or something, I'll save my power for that. In the case of Justice League Aquaman, once you use his super move, you actually resurrect a Justice League teammate. So activate the super. If, say, Batman's been knocked out, you can...
Not a Justice League teammate. Any teammates. Any teammates.
Get him back, which is really awesome.
Excellent.
It could turn the tide of the fight, so to speak.
Okay, how long were you at your desk thinking about that?
It just came to me.
Did
I'm not
really?
even kidding.
Wow, that's really
Yeah.
good. That's really good.
You know that fucker's been thinking about that for like 3 weeks.
That's incredible. So that's one of those kind of things where you might have to like really be cognizant and careful about how much power you use to blow that at the right time.
Yes.
Oh, you got to blow it at the right time, otherwise you're in trouble, you know?
And then your shields are back.
Yep.
And then the cycle continues.
Yeah. And you can team Justice League Aquaman up with other characters that you already have in your collection, like Unbreakable Cyborg and Primal Swamp Thing. I mean, Unbreakable Cyborg's passive allows him to resurrect himself. In the case of Swamp Thing, you know, it wouldn't resurrect him, but if you replaced him with, say, Batman or, excuse me.
Am I being stupid? I'm just going to go and look at my... my thing here. Arthur Curry may revive a teammate of any class upon using his From the Deep super move. Primordial Power. Aquaman's super move revives one fallen teammate with an amount of health. It does not say anywhere on here that the person that he resurrects has to be a Justice League person. We need to test this out afterwards, guys. We need to test out if it's going to only revive Justice League characters.
Batman or Cyborg, you can...
Because that would make sense as to why it resurrected Trump as opposed to Deadshot, because Trump's the Justice League character, Trump being Silver Aquaman that we tested right before this, so...
resurrect one of them as well. So it's a sort of constant opportunity to relentlessly bring your guys back to life throughout the fight.
Also, if he resurrects Unbreakable Cyborg, does Unbreakable Cyborg get his passive back, where if he dies again, he comes back again? We need to test all these things, boys.
If you have 2 people down and you have him, do you get to choose, or does it pick one of them for you?
It picks the topmost character.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
topmost character.
When you're
topmost character. You heard him say that shit, right? It picks the topmost character to resurrect if there's 2 people down. But it didn't pick the top character. It picked the guy that was right underneath Aquaman. So we need to test top character res question mark res only Justice League characters question mark, and the hell was the other thing? Oh, UBC res 2 times? Alright, there we go. Cool. We can test that after the stream.
You're picking your team and slotting them to know who you want where.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. So that is Justice League, which are available right now. But there's a question probably of how do you get those characters?
So starting tomorrow, we're going to be running some special arena seasons. And they're not normal special arena seasons with characters. You will be able to obtain Justice League Batman and Justice League Aquaman through these arena seasons, a lot like Multiverse Flash or other characters that we've run. In this particular case, we've added something called our invasion mode. So while these arena seasons are active, Justice League Cyborg will actually invade a fight. So you will hit fight against an enemy, and Justice League Cyborg will enter the fight, replacing one of their characters. When you defeat Justice League Cyborg, you will get shards for that character active from fights. You won't have to wait for your arena rewards. You will actually obtain his shards as you play.
All right, number 1. That means that that Cyborg is going to be available to get during every single Justice League character arena mode. That's what they said. There's no like, he's not active at a separate time. Invasion mode or whatever the hell he called it is happening at the same time as any Justice League characters season. Atlantean Armor, not Atlantean Armor, Justice League Aquaman and Batman are happening directly after this season ends. My guess is that they're going to do Batman first, then Aquaman second, then maybe Batman again, or then maybe Mythic Wonder Woman, or something along those lines, but it's not going to be both of them at the same time. You're not going to get rewards for playing Arena. You're not going to get both Batman and Aquaman shards for winning one Arena, right? It's gonna be two separate ones. Just the way he said it made it sound like it might be all together, but I don't think so.
And then at the end of the season, you will acquire the character shards for either Aquaman or Batman, depending on where you placed on the leaderboards.
Awesome.
Will Cyborg Invasion affect the threat level of the opponent? I would say no. I'm going to say it's going to be the exact same threat with the exact same characteristics, except for it's just now Cyborg instead. My question is, if you kill Cyborg but lose the arena match, do you still get the Cyborg shards? Or do you have to win the entire battle? I don't know.
Yeah, so we're going to run
just because someone said the Cyborg Invasion, does it affect the threat level? I would say it can't, because if you were a low level and you were fighting an 83,000 team threat, and then Cyborg jumps in with a 20k threat to keep that 80 threat alive, then you're fighting a 20k Cyborg. If you're fighting a 600k threat team, you can't have that same 20k threat Cyborg jump in on the team. I don't know. It'd be sweet though if he jumped in instead of a Predator Batman or a Mythic Wonder Woman and actually made the fight easier. That should be funny as hell. Oh shit, I think the new challenge is out. Talking about what challenge are you talking about? You talking about Are you talking about the Hellboy challenge, my dude? It's been out for a
few
week.
Of those seasons,
not a week, for a couple of days.
Back. And then we actually have the return of the Mythic Wonder Woman arena season.
Now, I've been following our social media and our Reddit and whatnot, and people have been asking for that a lot. Yes. So one of the big questions we get is she coming back?
She is coming back.
So she is definitely coming back.
She's definitely coming back, and her arena season is also a part of the invasion, so you will still be able to obtain Justice League Cyborg shards through her arena season as well.
You heard that? So
that's excellent. So we have a kind of a new way of unlocking some characters, and it's it's kind of fun. You'll be fighting, and all of a sudden, here we go.
That's pretty sweet. So they got Mythic Wonder Woman coming back, and you can get Cyborg shards during her season and any other Justice League character seasons.
So
which is pretty cool.
Justice League is invading Injustice 2.
Justice 2.
Awesome.
Oh my
cool.
God.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
No.
We have another character.
We do.
Who I am a big fan of, and when I heard we were doing this character
Sir
for console,
Hellboy.
I was super excited.
Yeah.
I did not know until recently that this character was being added to mobile very quickly.
Yes.
So Hellboy, as you may know, came out for Ultimate Pack owners on Tuesday, and they get him for a little bit before he actually comes out. So he's actually coming out for mobile before he's totally out to the world.
His challenge is live right now,
which is awesome.
You wouldn't have thought that Hellboy would have come out, but he came out of the closet, into the game.
That is not Swamp Thing behind him.
That is not Swamp Thing behind him. That is a tree.
I saw a little picture of it. I'm like,
Swamp
interesting
Thing.
choice. Oh, no, that's a tree.
They're buddies.
Yep. Swamp Thing is kind of a tree.
Besties.
Yep. So there he is.
Supergirl art better. You
Hellboy
mean the one with the
in all of
huge
his
titties?
red demon glory.
Holy shit! Just had a mini heart attack because I almost bought a Justice League chest when I was trying to claim my free regular chest. Dude, I told you they do that shit on purpose, man.
I believe was it Angelo who helped make this video?
Yeah.
Because these combos are on point.
Oh yeah.
He knows his.
It looks like they fixed the glitch where he...
I mean, Angelo being one of our lead combat
where when he
designers,
does
really
his
loves to
special
sink his
one, the
teeth in,
character
which is
gets
fun,
up
and,
halfway through and doesn't take any
non-justice
damage.
characters and kind of go whole hog with it, right?
Right.
So,
special
in Hellboy's
too.
an arcane character. His passive, when incoming damage
whatever.
over time attacks
Pretty
will
cool,
actually
but-
heal Hellboy. And he also
Damage
gains a
over
boost
time
to attack
heals.
and defense versus other arcane opponents, which is really, really cool. Really what's important for him is making sure that you understand your
That was his
opponent's
special
class
3 with the gun.
abilities.
That's pretty
You
freaking
want to make sure that you
sweet.
tag him in when facing other arcane opponents in class and tagging in against arcane opponents and anybody that does damage over time. And he's got that sort of tank feel to him that will heal himself over time, which is really cool.
Pretty sweet.
So it's cool to have an arcane character.
Yeah.
And it makes total sense for him because all of his tools and all the things he uses are all like, arcane nuggets of things. Like he uses in the console version, he has the sword.
Yeah.
King Arthur's
Yeah.
Excalibur. So there we go. So very excited to have Hellboy join the cast. Quick too. It's nice that because that's one of the things people always ask is when we had these new characters come out on console. Sometimes in the past games it takes time to turn that over.
It does.
And obviously your design team and the design team in mobile is really starting to enjoy jumping right in on it. I just threw
was it
something.
pen cap?
No,
Was that-
something.
no?
Threw something. Really started to jump in,
what the
dive
hell
in,
did he
and get
throw?
some of these new guest
what did
characters.
he have in his
No,
hand?
something. Threw something. Enjoy jumping right in on it. I just threw
pen.
Was it a
something.
pen cap?
No,
Was that-
something. Threw something. Really started to jump in, dive in, and get some of these new guest characters to show up here, which is really neat.
Yeah.
So Hellboy, the challenge is available as we speak.
Yeah. What up, out to Green
Invasion's the
Lantern?
beginning.
Yeah.
Everything is coming up.
Yeah,
So,
and the last thing that some of you will be interested in from the update, we are going to be running some new special offers and some Black Friday sales. It's some pretty impressive stuff, so keep a lookout for that next week.
yeah, good Black Friday sales. You're going to really enjoy those. So definitely pay attention. Watch our social media in Justice to Go so you can see what we're going to be doing. We'll have some art put up for that.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the next update.
Yes.
Just real quickly. I know that we had talked in the past about leagues coming, and we were...
Leagues,
are
boys!
a pretty big situation.
Yeah.
They're a big mode of the game involving a lot of different things and a lot of different people in this building getting together. But we are able to say that the leagues are coming.
They are coming.
When are they coming?
They are coming in the December update. That update is it's a few weeks away. We're still actively working at this point. It's pretty much just balance and making sure that we're happy with the way it feels, the way it plays, and making sure that it takes into account a lot of the concerns that we've heard about other aspects of the game. So.
Right. And one thing I would like to say, too, that we've talked about is that leagues, is a little bit later than we wanted it to be, obviously. But it does kind of fill in that circle of what you're doing. Like, you're going to get a lot, we talked about, people talk about, gear shards. And
Yes.
getting gear.
Hashtag
This is gonna
leagues,
help out a
boys!
lot.
Yeah, the
Finally!
rewards in leagues that we're looking at right now, like we said in the last stream, was high-level gear. High-level gear that at this point, for some of you that have leveled up gear, may actually be lower, and you can shatter them for the
Who's
materials
AAA?
that you need to
Atlantean
continue
Armor
to level
Aquaman,
up
my man.
other Pieces of gear.
Right. We don't want to talk a lot about that right now because we're going to save that for a stream that we're going to have in the future, which we are looking at right now. So put it on
Mark your calendars.
December 14th will be a stream based on leagues.
December
You,
14th,
me,
my peeps.
Probably a guest coming,
Yeah.
and I would assume we're talking about
White
leagues.
Friday.
We're going to tell you everything about leagues, show you how they work.
Yo, Multi-Gem, what up?
Receive. We're very excited about
Where's
this.
Asian
I think it's
Friday?
going to really add a lot to the game and give people a lot of choices and a lot of things they can do. Like you're just talking about with gear.
Yeah.
Like we hear that. We hear that leveling up gear can take some time.
Yeah.
This will be a helpful.
This will help
thing.
you out. Yeah.
It'll be really cool. And like we said too, we listen to Reddit. We pay attention. A lot of questions you asked are of course in the pipeline. We're talking about them, and we do hope to, during the league's stream, have some other questions that we can answer that you've been asking.
Yeah.
So again, please feel free to PM me on Reddit, NRS Tyler Lansdowne. Send me some things, some concerns you have. I'll definitely forward things onto the team. 'Cause we want to make this game as exciting and get people enjoy the game.
Yeah.
And we know that you are, and we want to keep that going and make you guys have a lot of fun doing this. So feel free to get in contact with me if you need anything or just have some concerns or questions.
Yeah.
And I'll answer what I can, which is always generally not very much. I don't know as much as he does, so I'll be like, let me ask Ray.
I'll get an email.
He'll get an email from me. But we're very excited, and we actually talked about some stuff today that we can't talk about right now, but some really cool stuff that's happening in the future that fans have been asking for. So
Yeah.
a lot of stuff we're going to keep keep reading your stuff and seeing if it fits into the vision that we have of the game, and go from there.
Yep, that's exactly
So
it.
awesome.
Sweet.
Shorter
I think
stream
that's-
today. We
I think
didn't do the
that's it.
question period. I'm guessing the League stream will be a little bit longer than this one.
Just a lot longer.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
Probably
It's
go.
it's kind of a whole game on top of a game.
Yeah, so
so
probably about an hour on that one, I would assume, or more.
Holy
So
shit.
thank you guys so much.
An
Hope you
hour
have a
on
great
League, boys.
holiday.
yeah.
Thanksgiving is coming up. Jen,
Thanks, Jen.
how was it? Quick and easy. You have fun?
There's all equipment.
Sounds like what he says
know.
after sex.
She's using an entire
Quick and
different word
easy,
than Matt does.
fun.
So we're very excited for you guys to see what's upcoming in Injustice 2. I hope you guys enjoy the Justice League Play the Hellboy Challenge. I'm Tyler Lansdowne, community specialist here at NetherRealm Studios. This is
Ray McCaffrey, NetherRealm Production.
Tweet us. We'll see what we can do. So guys, thank you so much, and we will talk to you very soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Sweet.